This is Florida Natural Farming at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. Hi, Zeppy. The creatures. I'm gonna go look at the lemon tree and then I'm gonna walk the property. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. We got about, I don't know, a foot of rain over a 24-hour period. And it's finally like stopped. I got ordered a new Monstera leclerriana. Variegated. Monstera leclerriana variegated. Boy, this perennial kale looks great. Must say, looks good. Let me go look at my vegetable garden. I haven't gone over there since the rains. I'll show you how much rain we got in like, I don't know, probably 12-hour period, 15-hour maybe. Mangoes are looking swell. Everything looks great. So I'll walk the property front to back and see if there's any standing water. So this is what Florida does. This was for 12 hours of rain. Pond is completely full. Remember when that was dried up over the summer? The swamp, I should say. Water table's about, I don't know, looks like it's about a foot down. It's a Thai sweet pink tamarind that has quite a bit of good-sized fruit on it for the first time this year. They ripen up after April. Yep, the mangoes are looking good. The ground is so wet. It's amazing that it isn't like liquefied. I mean, not many places can handle like 10, 12 inches of rain. But all this living cover used to be like kind of would flood here, would be standing water. The bird people, they'll live here. It's like home base for them. Oh yeah, vegetable garden looks good. Seems like the stuff on the outer side did better than the stuff on this side, but I planted different stuff and it looks like some creature. I know there was a gopher tortoise in here, a big one, big gopher tortoise, and it looks like part of its tunnel may have been there. I see cilantro. Yeah, I see lots of stuff coming up. Cilantro and some salad greens I see, and I see some radishes. Looks like something's been walking around here. Whoever like dug that hole. That's why I need to replant that. But this side looks good. Of course, I've been eating this Biddens. I've been doing it every day. I've missed like 1 or 2 days, but I've been eating it in my meal every day. Incorporate it into my food. I need to spread that around some more. That chia spinach. I expect these mangoes to really like do something, like bloom out, flush out. 'Cause it's warm here. It's not cold. Oh, I did have some seeds on the moringa. I didn't know I had these still. Got so quiet when the birds all left. There's no cars on the streets. It's nice. Very nice. Quiet morning. So I'm hoping this canistel fruit tree grows. I hope it holds this fruit. I see some fruits on it. This has produced fruit for us in the past, but it took a year or this season off until now. It's good it did that because we had the drought. I see these cuttings, these aroid cuttings are looking quite stunning finally. They're looking good. This is a Colocasia, New Guinea. The quietness is amazing. No car noise. No bird noise. This area is looking good, I think. I like it with the encephalitis and the cycads. I mean the encephalitis are cycads. With the what are these things called? Bromeliads. So we have no standing water that I was able to see. This was always the worst part of the yard for standing water. It was the last kind of to recover. But there's no standing water here anymore whatsoever, which is due mostly to the weedy orchard floor that we use to grow our rare tropical fruit trees. We're a biodynamic rare tropical fruit farm in Vero Beach, Florida. And I guess we're on our 7th year. So I'm just looking at this Inga spectabilis tree, and it's got these Garcinia dulcis in the base of them. I was wondering what tree this was with the red. That's the dulcis that has the red of the Garcinias. There's a few of them in here. So I wasn't sure, because I don't mark anything when I plant it. So I planted a bunch of stuff yesterday. It was very wet. Here's a little seed grown navel orange, you know, seedless orange that we found a seed in. So hopefully a sweet orange that will do good. There's more of these aroids. I know some of you are into this. I'm trying to landscape this similar to how they do the landscaping in like the Philippines. I love their aesthetic of the plant in like Indonesia. So it just takes time. All this stuff takes time to buy one plant and then divide it and distribute it throughout the property. I had this Monstera subpinnata cutting I did during the drought. It survived. It was the one I know survived all the drought. That's it right there. That's a new leaf coming out. That's the cutting part right there. It's a nice looking plant. All these orchids are getting ready to just do it. I planted this variegated ginger. I've in the past have done Dieffenbachia. This is cuttings, and I see they're coming up through here. There's a cha-cha tree right here. This has always been a really wet spot where it has had standing water, but it's fine. One of my cuttings. This is one that looked like some caterpillar got. They got it, but it looks okay. It looks okay. This is philodendron Chironia mascara. That's a new leaf. That's why the color's kind of weird like that. But it's doing okay. It's an old leaf that got eaten by a caterpillar. Philodendron esmeraldense. Right here. There's a new growth point. It's a new leaf. I see this orchid fell down here. I need to get this. When I had planted the orchids in the trees, one had dropped and I didn't see it. Yeah. It's amazing the orchids do so well here with zero fertilizing or watering. So these are this is the guanacaste tree. This is a branch that got snapped. It hasn't fallen off yet. I wish it would fall off because it makes me nervous. But these are all the seeds, and it's in the pea family. So this is the state tree of Costa Rica, because it provides nourishment for so much wildlife and has edible peas in it, which is what these are, I guess. I don't think they were ripe yet because they hadn't fallen off, but there's a bunch on the ground, so maybe they are ripe. Or maybe those just fell off from the... So there's the ditch to the pond. That's how high the water table is right now. It's like a foot down. Bananas look good. I was gonna go look at the, here's the ditch does an L turn, but this used to be a 20-foot wide canal when it rained, and now it's just, basically it's one step across after 10 inches of rain, 12 inches of rain. Here's that ditch. So if the ditches weren't here, there wouldn't be any standing water. Just they graded it down below the water table. The neighbors all have standing water. That's why I talk about this stuff, because it's like, I don't know, people are just, I don't know if it's because, I don't know why people fail to see that we're polluted everything, and water runoff can be stopped if we just kind of work together a little bit. Made an effort. I think that's all it is. So when rains start, usually trees start growing very well here. So I see that this little cacao that always looked kind of sickly now has new leaf on it. I should go, because I saw that the cacao is flowering more over here. I should go look at our fruiting cacao. We have about 30 cacao trees, and hopefully I'll have more. 2023 with our what will be our second crop of cacao at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. But most of our trees are under 2 years. They're all seed grown. Some are seed grown from our crop from last year, which is a seed grown tree from a tree that I planted 10 years ago in Brevard County that fruits every year. So I guess this has been here 7 years, this tree. It was one of the first trees I planted. Just put it right in the lawn, so it's got little fruit on it. But I was like, where's the rest of it? Because last year it produced like 5 fruit. I knew it was ripe because one of the animals ripped one of them open, so I got 4 fruit off of it. So I see it's got some flowers over on this side, hidden amongst the weeds. I see the fruit there, and I see a little flower right up from it. So it's gonna produce some more. It's amazing, these trees, how tough they are, because this went through the 31 degrees last winter, or this winter, I guess is what it was, is 2022 early winter. And then went through the drought. And we don't water anything, so it's here's its offspring right here. Looks pretty good. Looks very happy, actually. I was just planted this summer. The cacao in here look really good. Little 2-year-old trees. We're getting some height to them finally. They're becoming trees. They'll be all growed up before you know it, producing fruit. More fruit. Mosquitoes are fierce, I'm telling you. Deer flies, mosquitoes. There's a little cacao tree right there. Looks good. I thought I had a plenty of inflata. In fact, I know I do. Plenty of inflata over here. The giant mulch. I have a couple of them. Here's one right here. Survived the drought. That kind of surprised me, actually. There's a little Leucoscynia. There's another plenty of inflata over here that I just noticed recently. Right here. Looks like it had some dieback, but it's doing fine now. It was a severe drought during the summer, which is very unusual. And now we're getting like monsoon summer rains. That we should have got in the summer. But I'll take them now. Pigeon peas are looking good. It's a custard apple tree. It's looking quite healthy finally. It never really looked good until this year. Hi, little frogs. There's the pigeon peas. I don't think I'm going to make it over by the lemon. I'm just going to walk to the back of the property. No, I should go over to the lemon tree for sure. Because I just did this walk yesterday, so I'm going to go check the lemons because I didn't go over there yesterday. Some interesting trees in here. This is a black sapote. This black sapote here, of all of our black sapotes, has never produced any fruit, which was a little strange. There's a mango there, and then Siliconia's here, and then there's a jackfruit, orange crushed jackfruit right there. There's a black sapote. It finally has fruit this year, so that was the first year that one fruited also. That's okay. Black sapote is not one of my favorite. It's a seed-grown jackfruit that keeps getting hit by the freeze, and this one got hit by the drought. This is all lawn, so everything's highly compacted. So here's I'm pretty sure this is the black cherry of the Rio Grande, or the giant one. Probably the giant one, I'm decided. Since the leaves are bigger and it seems more robust. There's another orange crushed jackfruit. It's a Hazia sapidea. It's flowering. What mango is this? Oh, this is one that's like Edgar mango. I knew it wasn't something exquisite, but who knows? I might like it eventually a lot. There's a dot mango. Mangoes are looking good, the ones that didn't freeze. It's bizarre that the mangoes that froze were all in this center of the lawn there. Right where the lawn ponds were, like when this was lawn and like the worst compacted spot. These mangoes are fine. This is an Orange Crush mango. I'm pretty sure. Where's your tag? Not Orange Crush, Orange Sherbet. Big difference. Mango and jackfruit. Here's the Orange Sherbet. That's something else. I know there's a tag on it. There's one of those mangoes that froze. That froze last year and they froze this year. So 2 years in a row. They were big mangoes too, like those. Nice mangoes, but they seem a lot bigger than they got last year. I did a lot of stuff to the soil in here. I put a lot of BD 500. From my farm-made BD 500 in here. Bananas love all this. I mean, they're kind of looking good. Just a matter of time here before it's non-stop bananas. With all the dividing I do, hundreds of bananas. I want to get up to 300 bananas this year that I divided. And then I think I might have enough. So these lemons are looking swell. So all that scar is from the birds pecking them, all these little things. They kind of look like citrons, but no, it's, look at the size of these things. That's the untouched side of the fruit where the birds didn't get it. And then the ones they didn't get don't have any marks on them. So that one's ready. They're nice looking lemons. This box sapote tree is loaded with fruit. These lemons all look really good. They look like they're ready. A lot of them. None of the lemons go to waste. I love how none of them fall on the ground. Maybe there's 3, 4 lemons on the ground, but because they're overripe. I need to pick them. I'm gonna go back and get my little wooden bowl. Can't sell any lemon fruit, but I could sell seeds. These lemons they do come true to seed. This is a Miko lemon. This is our lemon. This is a tree that's from seed, 5 years. Same with the other ones. The other two produced last year, and so this year they had a huge crop on both of them. This is the first year this tree produced. It had a small crop, but I'm sure next year it will have a huge crop. And they're all dry farmed. Everything's grown the same way. So we don't water anything. We basically just apply our zebu manure, our bedding from the barn, pea and a little pine shavings and some grass hay, all organics, or not biodynamic certifiable. We are not organic certifiable, we are organic certifiable, but we are not organic certified. We are only biodynamic certified. We gave up our organic certification, so I didn't need it to be biodynamic. All right, yeah, I can be biodynamic certified and not organic certified. So that's what we are. So it caused too much stress for me, and now I don't have the stress, so it's nice. It's a good fit, so I don't have to deal with it. So yeah, we are not organic certified anymore. These roses, it's been too hot to do rose cuttings. This rose is a stunner. It smells so good. It's an antique rose. Blooms continuously here. It's old-fashioned cabbagey rose. I was trying to think of the name. Sombrui, Sombreui, I think. These mangoes along the driveway are looking really good. I can't sell the fruit from any of this product on this side of the driveway because the neighbors sprayed glyphosate in the ditch. So I have to wait 3 years before I could sell it as biodynamic certified anything. Tea, leaf, fruit, seed. So it's like a wash of, devalued it a lot, them doing that. So I asked him not to do it. This is a Adamoya, Priestley Adamoya. We had some sugar apples die, so I've been replacing the sugar apples with Adamoyas if they die. So it's mango, ginger, sugar apple, achacha. So I put achacha at every sugar apple. Seed grown achacha. I'm trying to see one. I can't really see any for some reason. This sugar apple broke from the hurricane. That's its top there, but it's coming back. I don't even see any achachas there. I'm not even gonna bother looking, but the mangoes look good. They're there, I've seen them. There's one right there. Of course I say that like, yeah, can't you see it? There's the achacha right there. I don't know. It's a plant freak geek out, I guess. So I got this aged compost that I apply daily. It's like it's our daily bedding, but it's compost after it's sat here for a while. And so I can put those aroids in here, stick them in here, the cuttings, there, like that, because they're used to growing in compost. So I can stick the aroid cuttings directly in that. And that's a harvestable product that would look good, will look good. I'm getting there. It's a work in progress. Can't just install a garden overnight. At least I can't. It's a multi-year. It's a seed-grown peach. Some southern variety that fruits in the warm weather, so. Okay, this Rollinia tree and that Rollinia tree are still just loaded in flowers, like hundreds of flowers. Be nice to get fruit off these one of these years. They're dry farmed. I don't think they particularly like that, but that's how they get it here at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. It's a big mulberry I need to cut back. This is a really good variety, delicious. I need to cut this thing back. Everything looks really good. I love it. 10 inches of rain, no problem. Anyway, this is Florida Natural Farming at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and a beautiful day.